Shut up and sit down.
Oh, hello. Welcome from the GR Sport. I'm going to make a very bold statement today, and I'm going to predict two car companies totally disappearing off this planet unless they change their ideas on a power source for vehicles. The first one is Ford, and the second one is Land Rover Jaguar. Both these car companies are going to disappear in the next couple of years if they carry on with the plans they've got now. They're planning on total electrification of their entire fleet. Anything you and me can buy off them companies will be electrified. And they're not investing or experimenting with any other alternative fuel supplies for vehicles. Audi, BMW, Toyota, Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha are all working on an alternative fuel supply for our cars, and it's called hydrogen. And I'll explain in the rest of the video why I think them companies, one, are going under, and two, why hydrogen is the fuel of the future, not electricity to power cars. Oh, hello and welcome to North Wales Side by Side video. I thought I'd come to this little idyllic spot this afternoon and just show you the old weir that used to supply the mill in Llandulus. What's left of it. This isn't the main reason for coming here. The main reason for coming here today is to talk about what I think is actually going to power our vehicles in the future. And it's not going to be electricity. I think you're going to see the demise of a lot of car companies in the next couple of years because they've chosen to go down this route of electrification. They've chosen to make every single car that is available for you to buy to be electrically powered, from little small hatchbacks to vans to pickup trucks. And I think that is the wrong way to go. That's going to kill car companies because they're investing so much money into this technology and they're not putting any money into any other form of powering cars. And I think it's going to kill some of the car companies off. Ford, they're going totally electric. Land Rover Jaguar, they're going totally electric, and they're not developing anything else. The way I see it going, the fuel to power our cars, motorbikes, plant, that being tractors, farm implements, that kind of stuff. Hydrogen is the future. That is where it's going to go. And the companies that are investing in hydrogen technologies are going to be the companies that survive. Which brings me to an announcement that was made today by the top 4 motorcycle manufacturers in Japan. We're talking Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki and Yamaha. These are the best manufacturers of motorcycles in the world, and they're looking for an alternative source of power to power their motorcycles in the future. And the 4 of them have got together, they've announced it today, because as of 2027, MotoGP, which is the pinnacle of motorcycle racing, their engines that they use in their race bikes must be powered 100% by non-fossil fuel. They're at 40% now. All the MotoGP bikes you see running around a racetrack at the moment are running at 40% non-hydrocarbon fuel supply. Well, I've come somewhere else now to finish the video off. As I was saying, at this moment in time, MotoGP bikes are running a 40% ethanol fuel mix, and as of 2027 they will have to run 100% non-hydrocarbon based fuels. And the 4 manufacturers have now got together to develop an alternative fuel source for their race bikes. But Toyota are also involved with this group. So we've got Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki and Toyota all working together now. These are the best Japanese manufacturers in the world, developing an alternative fuel source for motorcycle racing, which will filter down to our everyday cars. Well, we all know Toyota are developing hydrogen as a fuel source anyhow, so they've got the know-how, and there already is a Toyota powered vehicle called the Mirai, which uses a hydrogen fuel cell to power that car along. And Toyota have also been playing with a hydrogen GR Yaris. Yeah, a GR Yaris that they've powered off hydrogen, and they're running it this year in WRC rallies, just selected ones, and they're just playing with the technology, which I think is absolutely amazing. And then we've got JCB, who are developing hydrogen power for their tractors. Well, not just developing it, they've been doing it for a fair few years now. They've actually got hydrogen powered tractors available for people to buy now. Now, once you get motorsport involved in a technology like this, it always filters down to you and me, and we will soon be able to buy hydrogen powered vehicles that you and me can just go and fill up and drive, much like we do nowadays, where we just dive in, put petrol in the car or diesel and just drive off. So it makes more sense, because all you've got coming out of the tailpipe of a hydrogen vehicle is water, steam. And that's not a pollutant. Steam is not a pollutant. It's just a natural product of burning hydrogen. What I would like to see in the future is a car that can run on water and have some sort of technology built into the car where you fill your car with water, because water is H2O, which is 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Broken down, both hydrogen and oxygen are highly inflammable. So if you break it down and burn the hydrogen out of the water, the byproduct is water. And if they could develop some sort of form of technology where they can then put that water, that's the byproduct of burning hydrogen, back into a fuel tank, you would pretty much have a car that's self-perpetually powered, and occasionally just top it up with water, because you're not going to get 100% water back out of burning hydrogen. And that would be the ideal fuel source, filling the car up with water. And all they've got to do now is get the technology sorted, if that was the way they chose to go. That's my take on it. Because all these little petrol engines that we're running now in our hybrids can be converted to run on hydrogen. And being as Toyota have already done it to a Yaris, they've already got one developed which they're testing, maybe in 5 or 6 years you and me can go and buy a Yaris like I've got here that's hydrogen powered, but it's still a hybrid, running a combustion engine and having our hybrid powertrain. Because we all know hybrid powertrain is more efficient than straight petrol or straight diesel. That's my take on what's going on at the moment in the world with fuel sources for vehicles. Hydrogen is the future, not electricity. Anyhow, I'm signing off now. I've had my say. That's where I feel things should be going, and I think that's where they are going to go. And anybody that's invested in pure electrical powertrain for their cars, they're either going to do one or two things: go bust, or have to buy the technology off the companies that have invested in hydrogen. So I can see a lot of car companies just disappearing. Anyhow, thanks for watching. If you like the video, click thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.